This is Willis Life, and today I'm going to talk to you about uh, if learning French is hard and if Duolingo is worth it. So, learning French can be hard depending on how you comprehend with it or how you're like learning it and things like that. I'm currently learning French just because if you want to work for a government or any other type of industry, some places require French, and if you're bilingual, the more you're bilingual, the higher your position will be and the higher your pay gets. And because I live in Canada and it's a bilingual country, I still think that learning French is pretty essential especially in Ottawa, Ontario, because it's a bilingual city, and there are a lot of French speakers in Ontario, in Ottawa, and things like that. So what I use is Duolingo. Is Duolingo worth it? I say somewhat. Like, Duolingo will teach you the basics of French and things like that, and how to communicate in French. But if you want to have like deep conversations, Duolingo won't exactly get you to do deep conversation. It gets you the basics, which is good, but in order to advance your French, I think you have to go and live in like a French-speaking country such as France to pick up the language over there. So that way you can, when you learn the French, you'll be adopted to that culture where you'll be able to speak fluently by living in Paris or Montreal, or going to like a French tutor and learning French classes, which I was doing, but because of my timing, I use Duolingo. Don't get me wrong, Duolingo, you can somehow teach you French and things like that, but it teaches you the basic levels. So if you want to learn like the intermediate and advanced levels, I recommend looking for a French course if you're willing to learn French. So French is a totally different language from English. There's masculine and feminine words, or better known as gender words, which we don't get in English, which you don't have in English. Like if it's lay means the, and le is it's a masculine word, la is a feminine word. So those are the difference. And Canadien means Canadian in French if you're referring to a male. If it's like a female, it's Canadien, which is like a female Canadian. So those are the difference, like for like masculine and feminine words, and if you're learning it in French, so it's a totally different culture, and I'm currently learning that French. There's a lot of work you have to do, and then maybe the next step is to learn maybe Spanish, because if you learn French, it's very easy to learn Spanish because they're both like similar in a way. They both have like masculine and feminine words and like things like that. And French. It's French hard. Well, that's very subjective, right? But like if you learn French, when you're a kid, it'll be easy to speak and things like that. But I'm not saying it's late now. It's possible to learn French. Another way of advancing your French skills is watching TV shows, reading literatures, reading books, in French. That can help pick up your vocabulary in French and like things like that. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like if you can learn through Duolingo, then I recommend reading books, watching TV shows. Recommend watching like the basic TV shows, nothing like CSI in French because the dialogue is too advanced. So those are ways of learning and picking up French. Uh, my name is William. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Peace.